The purpose of religion is to bring about fellowship and harmony among people. Baha'u'llah says, the fundamental purpose animating the faith of God and His religion is to safeguard the interests and promote the unity of the human race, and to foster the spirit of love and fellowship among men.
I visited another community at the other end of America, in South Carolina. There they traditionally grow white cotton and black tobacco, and traditional racial prejudices still linger on. Here I learned the story of a union of two loving hearts, Ursula and Moses Richardson. There were no problems until they asked Moses' mother, who was absolutely against the idea. She was afraid of her son marrying a white woman of a new faith. In those parts, Baha'is were not immediately understood and accepted.
It was interesting because I've never had experience about racial prejudice, or I thought I wasn't even prejudiced. And so when Moses' mother at first was hesitant, I was very surprised because I didn't understand that also black people might not be too crazy to have a person from a different race. When I became a Baha'i, I believed in the oneness of God and the oneness of religion and the oneness of mankind. And then I caught myself that I said it, but it wasn't really all in my heart. And
they were even physically attacked, so Moses' family had good reason to worry. But eventually conciliation, trust, and love won over.
And I realized that, you know, we all have the same needs, regardless of where we live. We all want to be loved, we want to be respected, we want for our children to be happy and lead productive lives, and we don't want to have the fear of war and all these kinds of things.
If the heart is pure and the mind free from prejudice, the earnest seeker of truth will not fail to recognize the divine glory in whatsoever temple it may become manifest.
Baha'u'llah really opened a whole new horizon there. He explained that the Creator has always communicated with His creation by means of special individuals. Abraham, Moses, Buddha, Zoroaster, Krishna, Christ, Muhammad, they all spoke with knowledge that came from the same source and led to the same goal. And they came at different times, spoke to very different people, and unlocked different capacities, both individually and in people as a society. And in this day and age, it is Baha'u'llah who speaks to us with that same authority in that same line. And the capacity he came to unlock is the unity of mankind.
Baha'u'llah is a light that hatred cannot stand.
Be ye as the fingers of one hand, the members of one body. The light of unity is so powerful that it can illuminate the whole earth.
The reason that we are Baha'is is not only because we believe that it's a divine truth from Almighty God, but we believe that it's practical, can do something, solve something, create something.
Spiritual truth of our age is the oneness of humanity.
One of the aspects that, of women's development in Asia, in accordance to Baha'u'llah's writing, has been in the way of education of girls. Well, in many of Asian society, girls are not given priority when it comes to education. But in Baha'u'llah's writing, girls are to be given the priority. Well, Baha'u'llah says that if you have money, or if you are only able to educate one child, and you have to choose between the boy and the girl, you are to choose the girl, because the mothers will be the first educators of the next generation.
Baha'u'llah talks of equality of men and women. And I come from Africa, where women are normally suppressed by the men and they are not recognized as such. But now here is Baha'u'llah speaking with the voice of God, saying in this day and age, men and women are equal and they should be treated as such. It's therefore very confirming for women to know that that is what God has ordained for us women today.
There can be no doubt whatever that the peoples of the world, of whatever race or religion, derive their inspiration from one heavenly source. Cleave unto you that which draweth you together and uniteth you.
The teaching of unity in diversity which Baha'u'llah brought to this world, it helps people to see differences not as something threatening, but something that makes the world a beautiful place to live in. Every human being is like
different background of religious background, national background, racial backgrounds, and they are united under the banner of Baha'u'llah.
Regard ye not one another as strangers. Ye are the fruits of one tree and the leaves of one branch.
Humanity, since the coming of Baha'u'llah, their hearts have been changed. They do not desire just to be isolated. That does not mean that you give up your culture and your way of life.
Let not a man glory in this, that he loves his country. Let him rather glory in this, that he loves his kind.
Because Baha'u'llah is the manifestation of God, his words have power. Like it had power before with Jesus or Moses or Krishna or Buddha or Muhammad or Zoroaster. The same thing. That's power and people feel it.
Baha'u'llah bedeutet eigentlich mein ganzes Leben für mich und ich bin unheimlich glücklich, dass ich ihn anerkannt habe als Manifestation für dieses Zeitalter.
Baha'u'llah means everything. It's the fulfillment of all the dreams that people are waiting for.
Il me semblait que ces religions devaient s'accorder sur quelques points et c'est ce que j'ai trouvé en Baha'u'llah.
Baha'u'llah es lo más maravilloso que tengo en mi vida.
พระองค์ทรงเปิดเผยภาพในอนาคตของโลก
Baha'u'llah, мне всегда легко с ним в жизни.
Baha'u'llah como la manifestación de Dios.
Baha'u'llah is a light that hatred cannot stand.